Hello. I'm restarting this video. So, yeah, I'm going to do a swatch with me. My last swatch with me that I filmed, I forgot to turn the camera back on during the part where I swatched. So I'm going to swatch at least one of those inks again. And yeah, so I have a bunch of inks to swatch. I'm just going to kind of go through what I got, what I've got recently. I've had a couple of, Happy Mail come in, and I went to the fountain pen meetup, and I thought I was pretty good, and then I remembered I wasn't pretty good, and I'll explain that in a minute. So, I got a letter from Jeffrey at Oaken Ink, and there were... This is me. I am up to some nonsense. I'm always up to some nonsense. And I cannot live, laugh, love in these conditions. Oh, I just love that. And this, guys, it's a cat. Wait, 1 second. All right. So there's a bag I've been carrying lately when I'm going around London for the things I need quick access to. Look at the look on this cat's face. Look at the look on this cat dinosaur's face. Oh, they go so well. But one of the things I've been carrying in that is... Now, where'd I put it? I think it was just right here. Okay. Is this. And I've always wanted to put a patch on this. Oh, that's upside down. Pretend that you didn't see that while I try and figure out how to make it right side up. This is a matching button I've got with cyan. It's like a forest, kind of. Can you see it? Pewter button. And this is a love thing that I put on upside down, so it says Ox Ox instead of XOXO. And I'm leaving it like that because it cracks me up. But look. I've wanted to put a patch on this forever. Now it's going to kind of go across his forehead a bit, but... Maybe if I put it right up to the edge. Yeah. I don't know. I want him on there. So I'm going to put him on there because that's what I want. And I love this. Thank you, Jeffrey. I don't know if you're watching my videos, but thank you. And I got, so I have this rolling kind of briefcase thing that I roll my laptop around. Because I've got a bad back and I'm not going to keep carrying my work laptop with me everywhere. And it's fraying. The front of it's fraying in like quite weird places. And so I got these ginormous patches to cover the fraying because I don't want to buy a whole new thing just because it's fraying. So I'm going to stick those on. I hope I have enough glue because I can't iron it, obviously. Plus, do iron-ons ever iron well? No, I don't think they do. And... so this I saw, I think, right after I said to somebody, you know, when are the aliens going to come and destroy us? Because I was fed up with humanity. And then I saw that and I'm like, oh, I love that. I have to have that. All right, so that was that. So I went to the fountain pen meetup yesterday. I made it. I left the house and everything. And Christine did the needlepoint grind for cyan. So that is going to be sent this week. I mean, she just did it right there, and it's perfect. She's amazing. She's also like... I think I'm just going to have a hotline for Christine, because if I don't know a thing, she always does. If it has to do with pens or inks or anything like that. This was, so my birthday celebration. Actually, yeah, that patch was for my birthday as well. This one from Jeffrey. So my birthday celebration from the end of March continues into the end of May. This is from TJ, and it is vegan leather. But it's weird because it smells like leather, or it smells kind of salty. But it's really nice. And it has fountain pen friendly paper. And I wanted to grab something, and of course I don't have it at hand. So I'm not sure what this yellow paper in the middle is. I think it's to like separate the things that you're working on. Interesting. I should probably read the rules. But so there's lined. This one with a peach inside. I like those. It feels really nice. And it has a extra jump band elastic and this plastic sleeve, like 2 of them I think there is. Or how's this working? I think they're all on one theme. Yeah. Interesting. No. Ah, no. There's 2 things. I cannot see clear things, guys. Anyway, so there's this extra jump band, and the funny thing is I had been watching YouTube videos on people that were DIYing kind of Louise Carmen trifolds, not because I specifically want a Louise Carmen, but because I liked the idea of a trifold. And so I was looking for one, and one that I could put kind of B6 Slim in, and I think this might be B6 Slim, so hang on a second. I'm so paranoid that I'm like looking at the camera immediately when I come back. So these Moojis, I think this will fit in here. Let me take one of these guys out. Because I really like this Mooji high quality paper. This is my... So this started out trying to be morning pages. It actually has stickers from... Look, see? Stickers from TJ in there as well. That's what I was using for the dates. TJ must be giving me too much stuff. Let me see if I could stick this in here. I think it fits perfect. Oh, excellent. I have a few of these. So this is great. But yeah, I was about to make myself a notebook. And I was literally watching the videos on the way to the meetup. And I'm like, okay, how much leather do I have? Do I need to get more leather? I don't want to get more leather. And then I just get handed a notebook with a cover for my birthday. Thank you, teacher. I mean, it's just so strange. It was like it was meant to be. So, yes. Now I have a cover for that. I could probably, yeah, they'll all 3 fit in here pretty good. So... that is that. And this is by Quick Write. I was like, where's the bottom? In front of your face, girl. In front of your face. Yeah, it's just so weird how it smells like leather, but isn't. I like the idea of vegan leather. And, okay. So, I thought I had been good. But then I started emptying my backpack and I realized these are the samples I brought back. So my friend Paul was over from Europe and he offered to bring me some Birmingham inks. So these are all Birmingham. And Christine of the excellent needlepoint grinds gave me Kiritake Drop of Snow sample because I had done the Kiritake Drop of Thinner in my video, and she said, oh, I have that. So I need to read up on how to use this. Like, I guess you just put a drop in. It could be in the name. And then I need to swatch some of these. Now, I have these to swatch, but I also... Oh, where'd that go? I thought I brought everything over here, but apparently I didn't, or I threw it all around the room. Hang on. Guys, it was right next to me. I also got a package from Sonia. And, with some ink samples, some linen toolbars I was curious about, and a Wearingeul I was curious about. I still have samples from Lisa from like right around my actual birthday and from Michaela when I met up with her. So I have a lot of swatching to do. So it's just going to be swatch videos for the foreseeable future because I am not going to buy a pin for a while. I've got the miso paper event coming up next weekend, and I don't really know what that is going to be like because it's called the miso paper pop-up event. So I don't think there's a couple of workshops with the coffee monsters and with Superior Labor, and I think that's it. I don't think they're going to have like vendors and things like that there. It's just going to be what miso paper carries. I don't know. There's like not very much information about it. I hope it's good. You know, the tickets weren't, you know, super cheap. I'm not doing any of the workshops. I can't afford that stuff right now. Especially because, so I have a house in Los Angeles. And the insurance commissioner in California has given permission to just hike everybody's insurance rates up like crazy because of fires and earthquakes and, you know, that kind of stuff. So everybody's insurance is going way up. And I'm in the midst of figuring that out and not spending any money until I do. I do have money that I set aside for the miso paper event. If I don't end up buying anything there, I might buy a Sula bag, and I'll put a picture of that up because I want to, right now, my favorite colored pencils are like in this, and I don't see them, so I don't use them. And I thought if I could put them on the outside of a bag, maybe I'll use them. My friend Kelly's getting one of the bags, and she's going to try a colored pencil or two in it and let me know if that actually works, because I don't really want to buy the bag until I know that. But do I really need to buy the bag? Anyways, these are things I'm mulling. Or I could buy nothing with my money. I could just let it sit there until something absolutely bowls me over, which I think is probably the wisest thing to do. But I've never claimed to be wise. So we'll do some swatching in this. I had swatched some inks and then forgotten to turn the camera back on. So I'm going to re-swatch one of them, which is the Diamine Forever. Where is it? Somewhere in here. Why am I showing it to you if I'm just going to re-swatch it? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to do some swatching. Let me prep my book, put a sticker on. Did I show you guys that I actually made labels? So look, projects and printables. So I can find my stickers. Do I really want to try and put a sticker on in front of you guys? Because I'm really floppity today. So if I manage to do this without spilling ink, it will be a freaking miracle. I think I printed this just a smidge too big. Oh, look, I did it. It's poking over just a little bit. I can cut that off. All right, put this notebook back. I'm trying to remember to put these behind all the time. All right, so where did I put the, okay. So the ink that I'm re-swatching, because I forgot to turn the video back on, is Diamine Forever Smoky Mauve. And I have this in a pen, and so we're going to write with the pen. Where did I put the pen? Here's the way my stupid brain works. So I've been cleaning up my room a bit, and I thought if I don't move the covers out of the way and make enough room on my bed for me to use as a table to dump all the things that have been on my desk, then I won't fill up my desk with stuff or something along these lines. But now I don't have enough room, and I keep putting things in really weird places, and I can't find them. So that is obviously not the solution that we're looking for. All right. Water. bumped the camera, so now you guys know that I paused. I was going to pretend I hadn't. All right, so how do we want to do this? We will try the Julia method without a pipette because I don't know. Oh, wait. Do I have little teensy pipettes? Are they cute? That might be a little bit too much ink. This is so pretty. I am totally getting a bottle of this. I think everybody at the, like, I was letting people write with my pen, and everybody at the meet was like, I'm getting a bottle of that. I whipped out a new piece of t-shirt. All right, so we'll do the pen that I actually have it in, which is the Twisby Lilac. I think it is. Okay, so this is the Diamine Forever. I love the name of it. Though it is making me think of Hollywood Forever, which is a cemetery. Smoky Mauve. So pretty. I do need a bottle of that. And then we'll do a water test kind of at the end after it dries for a bit. All right, and then which 4 did I decide to do? Should I do the ones for Michaela? Because those are kind of outstanding. I still want to put this Lamy Petrol in something. I need to... No, that's not it. Okay. Wearingeul White Rabbit. Who's that? Oster. Bella Blue. And Diamine Maroon. And Robert Oster Rumble Orange. Okay. That's what we're swatching. Ignore these. These are from when I didn't remember to put this behind. So I'm trying to really remember this now. So let's do, what color is White Rabbit? Let's do White Rabbit next to it. All right. What did I put? I'm not the greatest with pipettes. I have been known to squeeze too hard. And get it everywhere. Where's the ink? I think I've seen somebody writing with this. I thought it were like... Yeah, I don't think there's any shimmer in it. All right, so let's get the glass nib. This was traveling, so... All right, don't blurp. Oh. You know what? I wonder what this would be like in that super insanely wet Twisby of mine, which I think I put the wrong feed in. At first, I thought maybe I would switch between the extra fine Twisby's feed and the medium Twisby's feed, but now the extra fine's writing really well, so I don't think I want to do that. Because, you know, in case I had accidentally put the wrong feeds in the wrong places. Okay, Diamine Maroon. Put the lid on this. Should I do Should I do orange and then maroon, or maroon and then orange? Let's do orange because that's kind of peachy. All right. I don't know that I got much ink. Now I got too much ink. Make up your mind. All right. Wrong side of the spoon. My inability to see transparent things is just so amazing. Wrong side of the spoon. That's so funny. All right. Robert, don't blurb. Robert Oster. This is a nice orange. Rumble orange. I've been into oranges lately. Like, I really like the Kaweco Sunrise Orange in my cartridge testing thing I'm doing. But this is a nice one. All right, and now Diamine Maroon. Okay. I like doing this. This is fun. Thank you, Julia, for figuring this out, because this is fun. Tapping with the spoon. All right. We have Diamine Maroon. I've said it already. A couple times, even. This is pretty. I thought, based on what I was seeing in the bottle, it was going to be a lot darker. I think it's just, I think it would stain. It's not being very cooperative getting off my glass nib. But yeah, that's pretty. Oh, I think I have room for one more ink. Let's ink one of my weird mixes. So I think a video prior to this, I was dumping a bunch of ink bottles into sample vials, and then if there was some left, I was making weird mixes. So this one is Urban Vert Olive and Urban Poussière de Lune. So I didn't dump Poussière de Lune, but I needed something to mix this with. So I think I remember I liked it after it was done. So it made it a really swampy green, which was more for me than the Vert Olive, which I just had in those little bottles. But I was able to clear like 2 or 3 of my little shelves on my Scottis, and those now have like glues. So yeah, I could probably show you what this looked like previous, or can I? I don't even know if I can. I don't know if I swatched that out on a swatch card before I think I do have it somewhere. All right. I will swatch that on something and show it to you. Did I just close the... sample? Yes. So in these areas where it's pooling, it's kind of purpley, but I don't know. I found it interesting and I like it. It's the green I'm in the mood for. So Urban Mix. Can anybody write mix without doing the I at an angle as well? Because not me. I don't know how to spell that. I put way too much ink on there. Should I suck some of it up? Do I have a paper towel going? No. Okay, pause. We'll let some of it pool, but it's so swampy. I really like it. All right, I'll go find the, see if I can find the original one and put it on there. Okay. So, actually, Diamine Forever Smoky Mauve. No bleed. I mean, no, you know, it's permanent. Can you see that water there shining? The only color I have even similar to that would be Birmingham Pen Company's Puce Lagoon. But this, you know, this kind of chroma shades to other things. But this is permanent. And that's actually, I really like that. I don't have anything like this. Robert Oster Rumble Orange could be Robert Oster and Endless Pens Campfire Crackles base color, but there's so much shimmer in this, you know, it's hard to tell. It's sheening kind of black, which is usually a Diamine thing. Diamine Maroon. I think my old art director would argue as to whether this is maroon or not. The only thing I have kind of color-wise that's similar is KWZ Cherry, maybe? This is darker. And, okay. So I didn't have it. There was only a smidge left of Vert Olive, which, because apparently I've been using it to mix for a while. So I just mixed the rest of it with a bit of Poussière de Lune. So this is Vert Olive, which is the same kind of as Pannonia Greenfinch. Like, they're really, really similar. And so I mixed this with this and got this swampy color, which is really similar to Ferris Wheel Press's Curious Woods, or at least it is in this swatch. Journal This Bee Leaf is a little bit bluer of a green. Yeah. So that's my swatching for the day. That's this whole video. Video's done. Please tell me I remembered to press record on everything. And I'll see y'all later. I hope there isn't something I was supposed to do that I didn't do. Bye. Hello. I thought I would glue on my patch with you because I watched a lot of videos after making mistakes. So basically, I'm using Gorilla Super Glue brush and nozzle. And after watching a bunch of videos, what I've done is I've used a piece of masking tape and I've taped it down to where I want it so that it'll hold that. I'm going to place that on top of there. I'm going to use the brush. And I'm going to glue down half of it. I'm going to glue the edges of this patch. I don't know if you could see what I'm doing, but I'm just wiping the brush. Please don't knock this over, Shauna. Up the edges. of the patch. All right, so I'll do that bit first. And I just kind of do this in stages. I'll leave that for about an hour, and then I'll come back and I'll do this, and then I'll come back and I'll do this, and then he'll be on. I'll take the tape off before I do that back, but that is kind of basically what I gathered, and the only successful thing that has worked for me for putting on patches. Ironing patches on kind of anything doesn't seem to work, but this glue does. Just realized I forgot to mention this. So I saw this in Linda's video and I was like, I have one of those. Where is it? And let me say, you know you have a shopping problem when you find a thing that's still in its bag. I don't even know how long I've had this. But yeah, that's where it was. It was still in its bag. And it's actually a bit lighter weight to carry than this one to the pen meets. So I'm glad I found it. And it is probably why I got it. All right, that's it. Bye.